Today's video has been brought to you by WorldAnvil.com.
Finally, you answer. You must have missed my first few calls.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I couldn't wait. I'm too excited to tell you about the cool stuff going on at World Anvil. Of course, in order to tell you about that, I have to tell you what World Anvil is.
I know what it is.
World Anvil is an online set of world-building tools for RPG game masters. It's the perfect way to create, store, and organize your worlds.
They have world-building prompts, random generators, and they support over 30 different RPG systems.
But it gets better. Because not only can you create a network of wiki-like articles and cross-reference them, World Anvil's new auto-link feature makes connecting your content easier than ever.
Whoa, this is really cool. And it looks like they have a new notes section.
Yeah, World Anvil is always adding and improving. Its organizational capability is so advanced that it doubles as a novel writing software.
All right, man, can I go back to sleep now?
I don't know. Can you? Design your world and showcase your creations. Go to worldanvil.com and use the promo code MANSHORTS for 25% off any of the annual memberships.
Man shorts.
Welcome to the last frontier. After disembarking from your cruise liner, you find yourselves a few miles south of a small town called Bear Creek, which is where they'll be transporting Sarah.
Bear Creek? Gee, I'm sure I'll find a great public defender there.
Don't worry. We will get you out of there as soon as we can.
I guess we'll just rent a car. You still got that money you took from Sarah?
I think so. Do I?
Give me a search check.
9.
Nope. It was either stolen or lost. It's also negative 25 degrees, so give me con saves.
8.
2.
You each take 7 points of cold damage. Sarah, you're warming up in the back of the squad car.
Ooh, a silver lining.
Just a heads up, the longer you stay outside, the higher the DC to avoid the cold damage.
All right. What do we do?
What's the nearest building?
Give me a perception check.
16.
Looks like there's a Safeway grocery store across the street.
That'll do.
As you pass through the parking lot, you notice that all of the parked cars are running.
Are there people in them?
Nope. Considering the weather, most people around here just leave their vehicles running when they go into shop.
We could just take one.
It's not bad enough that you want to break our murderous friend out of jail, but now you want to add Grand Theft Auto?
No, I'm just saying, if we are going to break our murderous friend out of jail, why not add Grand Theft Auto?
What are you, a politician?
Fine, okay? We will steal a car. I guess I'll just try handles till I find one that's unlocked.
It doesn't take long. You find a Buick Encore with the doors unlocked.
You know, it's probably really bad karma to steal someone's car in Alaska in January.
I'm chaotic neutral, Lance. We're gonna head toward Bear Creek.
Speaking of which, Sarah, you've arrived at the Bear Creek Police Department. You're brought to a small interrogation room, and after a few minutes, a detective enters.
Look, I'm not going to talk without my lawyer present, so what is going on?
Hello there, ma'am. My name is Detective Taffy.
Taffy.
That's correct. We do have an attorney on the way for you, but in the meantime, maybe we could go over some basic questions.
Is Taffy your first name?
Well, I don't really see how that's relevant here, but if you must know, it's Laffy.
Laffy. Taffy.
Yes, I know it's kind of like the candy.
It's exactly like the candy.
Okay.
Word for word. Your name is the candy. Is your brother's name Saltwater?
All right, Miss Sarah. I'm the one asking the questions here.
I told you, I'm not talking until my attorney gets here.
Which one of you is driving?
This wasn't even my idea.
Fine, I'm driving.
Give me a drive check with disadvantage.
15 and 12.
You managed to keep your car on the road. At least you think so. The ice makes it pretty difficult for you to tell if you're actually on the road.
Can you see the road?
13 to perception.
You can't really tell. You're also starting to lose daylight.
What? It's like 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's Alaska. Anyway, there's nothing directly in front of you at the moment, if that helps.
It does not.
Well, at least we're only a few miles from town.
Sarah, your attorney has arrived. He's advised you that you answer all of the detective's questions as honestly as possible. He'll stop you if he thinks it's one you shouldn't answer.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, why don't we start with where you were between the hours of 1 and 2 this morning?
I don't know. I was drunk.
Your attorney whispers to not go into any further detail.
I couldn't go into detail if I wanted to. I don't remember.
Your attorney winks at you.
Does he think I killed this guy?
Give me an insight check.
19.
He thinks you're guilty.
He's fired. Forget it. I will be representing myself.
That is highly inadvisable.
I don't care. Let's just get it over with. Bring it on, Taffy.
Waylon, give me a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Okay, why is like every other roll with disadvantage?
Oh, in Alaska, any and all checks surrounding survival are made with disadvantage.
16 in 6.
Something large and heavy has struck your car and caused it to careen into a snow embankment. Each of you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Dude, what the heck was that?
I don't know. Did I see what I hit?
Oh, you didn't hit anything. Something hit you. And it just hit the car again.
Can I see what it is through the window?
Yep. It's a dire moose.
A dire moose? Like, aren't all mooses dire moose is? Mooses? Meese?
Normal moose can be up to 7 feet at the shoulder.
So if it's dire, it's probably 11 feet tall.
We need to lead it away from here, or else it will destroy the car.
He's right about that. Just did 10 more damage to the car.
Waylon, you're not sincerely suggesting that we lead the dire moose away from the car, right? It will murder us.
Not if we don't let it. It says here, the moose have bad peripheral vision.
Like gators.
Exactly. It also looks like they have a huge mosquito problem here in the summer.
Huh. I guess Alaska is just like Florida man in a winter coat.
Sarah, after your attorney leaves, Detective Taffy asks you outright if you killed the man on the ship.
No. And if I did kill him, I wouldn't be stupid enough to fall asleep on top of the murder weapon in a bloody shirt.
Yeah, about that. I did just get word from the lab that the stain was in fact strawberry daiquiri mix. So.
There you go. My story checks out. So when can I get out of here?
Oh, I'm afraid it's not that simple, miss. See, we're gonna need to hold you here overnight just to...
Overnight? I have to get home. I'm from Florida. Someone is trying to frame me.
And could you think of anybody that might be out to get you?
If you two are going to make a run for it, I'm definitely going to need athletics checks.
Let's go different directions. 17.
Oh, great. So only one of us will die. 15.
When you exit the vehicle, the dire moose decides to chase Waylon.
It can't run serpentine! Zigzag! Get behind the tree!
I'm not gonna run.
Roll initiative, I guess?
22.
Okay, you go first, but this is probably going to be your last turn.
I'm gonna make a handle animal check. 28.
Okay, Steve Irwin.
28?
I totally forgot I put a bunch of points into handle animal. Never really used it. I wanted to try something new on this build.
The dire moose is now your companion.
Let's go get Sarah.
You take the car. I'm gonna ride my new friend into town.
Waylon mounts his dire moose and rides off into the sunset.
Aw. Okay. I'll just take the car.
When you turn back to the car, you see that it is now surrounded by 3 normal-sized moose.
There are more mooses? Moose. Mice? Not mice. Moose.
Any ideas on who would want to frame you for murder?
I know who it is.
Oh, fantastic. If you could just tell us who that person is, we can look into them as a suspect.
Person who framed me for murder is the same person who's trying to kill all of us.
Sarah, before you can finish your thought, the opposite wall of the interrogation room crashes in, and the detective is buried in rubble.
What?
Standing before you is Waylon. He's seated atop an 11-foot-tall moose.
What are you doing? You just killed Detective Taffy.
Detective Taffy?
Like Laffy Taffy?
I know who's trying to kill us and who set me up. If Waylon took the moose, how did you get here?
He took the car.
Actually, I didn't. The car got overran by those things. I ran into a couple.
A couple of moose?
No. People. A really nice couple named Calvin and Brittany. They brought me here and they told me about a train that we can get on to get out of here.
And you don't think it's weird that perfect strangers just saved you from the moose at the last minute?
No, I really don't. I guess I just have a little bit more faith in people than you.
I have faith in Knuckle. That's his name.
Ew. When does the train leave?
In 10 minutes. We'll find out if you make it next week. All aboard.
They brought me here and told me about a train we can hop on to get out of here.
After disembarking from your cruise liner, you find yourselves a few miles south of its small town.
Gee, I'm sure I'll find a great public defender there.
I'm just saying, if we are gonna break our murderous friend out of jail...
Great, G.
Great G.
Oh, I actually rolled 7.
I already did that joke when I was reading it. The second time when I do it, I'm going to be like, mice? No, definitely not mice.
Why not add Grand
Old Opry.
Yes.
What's a detective sound like?
Sarah is not being smart in this.
You notice that all of the cars, not parked cars,
Shit, there's another term for zigzag. Serpentine!
No, and if I did kill him, I wouldn't be stupid enough to fall asleep on top of the murder weapon in a bloody shirt.
It can't run serpentine! Zigzag! Get behind the tree! That was the most anime shit I've ever done.
Sarah, your attorney has arrived. He advises you to He advises you to be honest and answer the detective's questions honestly.
I'm chaotic neutral.
I want to watch my hero now. All Might is punching. No.
Yes, ma'am. I know it's kind of like the candy.
I'm chaotic neutral. We'll head towards Bear Creek. Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you sure that you didn't get stabbed? That was a sneeze there. Oh, another stabbing's coming.
Is the same person who's trying to kill all of us. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Mises? Mice? Not mice. Moose?
Throwing a moosin in.
A what?
Moosin in?
A moosenin?
Yeah.
What, is there like a police parade?
They're coming for you.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, that's a stab for sure.
I don't know how to sneeze quietly.
That's clear.
Took the moose. He took a moose? How did you get here? Okay.
Mice? Not mice. Meesenin? Mooses. That one was long.
The stain on your shirt was indeed strawberry daiquiri mix. Is that what?
Laffy. Taffy.
15 and 20. Nope, 12.
Yeah.
Those are numbers.
When you exit the video,
I'm done with this.
I'm exiting this video.
I'm an orc barbarian. Pay no attention to the skulls I'm carrying. Spend all damn night looking for a good fight. Anybody wanna step up on sight? I'll bury 'em. I put the party on my back, and that's not bragging, homie, that's fact. I got a great axe and I'm ready to attack. I never lay back, no time to relax. Look, everybody always wanna come for me until they understand that they can't run from me. As you can see, it's fun for me, cause there ain't nothing you could do that ain't already been done to me. Man, I'm